Okay, welcome back, everybody. We are going to be picking things up here. We've actually had quite a lot of progress since we last did an episode, and it's going to be, well, my goal is for it to be a fairly concise episode, but those goals always fail, so we'll see how it goes. Um, I've just been periodically harvesting these crops. I mean, I don't get a lot of collects in here because I don't give it enough time to really build up, because I'm constantly like trying to trade with these guys. And I'm trying to keep these farms as pure as I can between the crop types, and that's always very difficult. You almost have to have like completely separate areas. Um, I'm just kind of storing some of those items there as well as sugarcane for trades, but I've got a cartographer I'm working on. I've got a journeyman librarian, so he's got the gold there. I've got my diamond librarian master, sells name tags, so I got him up to master. He sells name tags now, and clocks. The name tags are useful, the clocks not so much. He doesn't sell any books, though. He's just kind of a very straightforward non-book librarian. Let's see, this guy sells sharpness 4, which would be better than sharpness 3, so maybe I should save up and get one of those at some point. That would help him a lot with his progress there too. This guy sells loyalty 2, fortune 2, multi-shot. Oops, yeah, cartographer. And then I went ahead and placed all of the profession blocks. So I've got a few that lecterns, cartography table, put the smoker over there for some reason. And then I put all the other profession blocks: cauldron, blast furnace, loom, smithing table, stone cutter, grindstone, and Fletcher thing over there. So when these guys grow up, they'll all continue to pick professions. We still have what should be 6 farmers, and I still swear to God, there's a 7th walking around somewhere. Maybe he changed his mind or died or something. But I've got one guy stuck over here randomly. Where'd he go? Did he get up? Looks like, yeah, here he is. So he got up. He's unemployed. He might be trying to sneak back over, because I did go ahead and put my composter back over in my main farm over there. But we'll see what happens with that. Nope, he's coming this way. That's good. I've especially been working on sugarcane, though, as you can tell by this monstrosity here. I had to divert this path to go around it. I think I might have started it on last episode, but on this episode, I'll show you how it turned out. This is my massive sugarcane 6-tier farm. Let me put those in. In theory, nobody should be able to get in there now, so I had that open in case a villager fell in, because they do tend to wander up here like this. This was my path up. This is a observer piston setup. Can't really see there, but I need more rails to go along here. But I have 6 tiers of sugarcane, and actually, let me look something up real quick, because I kind of took the farm idea from somebody. Excuse me. I took the farm idea from somebody somewhere, and I added a bunch of tiers to it, which I've also seen. Let me see here. Short. Just water. Sugarcane will grow in complete darkness. It doesn't seem to be affected by sun, which is what I was looking up. So yeah, uproot when sugarcane drops itself. Yeah. I don't see anything in the wiki about the sun affecting it, so this should be fine, and actually I could continue to expand that upwards, and I might at some point. But I've got 6 layers. Obviously, when one of these canes grows up to the observer there, it shoots out a redstone signal into this line of redstone, which powers all this line of blocks, which powers these pistons, shoves the sugarcane down there into the hopper chain, which is all connected to this chest here. And it's only been running for a few moments, so I've only got like 2 piston plows. That middle tier is going to plow any minute, though, so maybe we can catch that on camera. We'll see. But yeah, with 6, it should be a fairly productive farm. 3 was not productive. Well, it was okay, but it wasn't that good. Um, well, anyway, I think what we'll do is we will, oh, there we go. I was waiting for that. Okay, so as you can see, it got most of them. So there's 10 of them there. It would have pushed 9 sugarcane, because one of them would have been 3. All the other ones would have just been 2, which means you only get 1 pushed out. But that's fine. I mean, that's just the nature. You can't really do anything about that. I mean, maybe there's a way you could, like, make the piston move slower, which caused it to not fall back. But yeah, it was exactly 9 there. So that's how that works. We're going to use that paper to trade with our librarians. Eventually we'll make more lecterns, so we can get more librarian trades, because that's where the good stuff is, right? These books. And in fact, are you a librarian? Yeah, you're a librarian as well. So he's got Fortune 2 and Sharpness 4. So those are our 3 librarians right now. Not too bad, but pretty basic trades right now. We'll keep working on them, and if we get one that's really good, or really useful, might be a better word, we might move him to a little... Oh, we got some villager population happening. So... Oh, and they're not wanting to breed because they don't have enough, presumably because they don't have enough beds as they perceive them. And for some reason I've been having this problem. I've got way more than enough beds. And I thought maybe it was like my weird bed color choices that was affecting it, but it doesn't seem to be. I do have them kind of scattered around everywhere randomly, which might be problematic. But eventually when we start building these buildings a little bit more, we'll see if it continues to work. The good news is that whether it's a bug or just me not... Oh, crap. 3, 4, 5. It looks like he is going to try to go over there. That's so annoying. Whatever. Oh, shit. And I just completely went in the chicken coop. God damn it. Okay. No. Well, okay, whatever. Yeah, I've got plenty of eggs. So I'll let these chickens go, that's fine. Oh, I built this chicken farm, by the way. Probably should put... just go like that so I don't fall in there again. The reason I built the chicken farm is because my smoker guy, the guy that does the... who uses the smoker, what is he, a butcher, I think? He wants raw chicken, so obviously the way to get raw chicken is like so, and if with a fortune sword like mine, you get extras. Just get these guys out of the way before they become a nuisance. I think I lost one somewhere, but that's okay. Oh, there he is. So and there are much more advanced designs, obviously, on these. By the way, I do have a librarian that'll trade book and quills, which require feathers, so that could be good. Oh, well, that's in there. But let's put some stuff... Okay, he's going to go back home now. And that's really all I need. I have still got my bed surrounded by fence posts over here, so they shouldn't go in my bed. I've been working on this structure. Oh, I should definitely tell you about this. So, I got a Fortune 3 pickaxe. I'm not sure if I did that on or off camera. And I've got my good pickaxe here, and I really want to just throw the Fortune 3 onto this. Now, I've already got Efficiency 5 on Breaking 3, so I'm really just upgrading the Fortune there. You see the difference? But it's too expensive right now, and so I'm going to have to wait on that. I'm tempted to use the Fortune 3 pickaxe, but I think I'll stick with the Mending pickaxe for now. Less likely to inadvertently break it. Otherwise, my stuff is pretty good. I did get I'm not sure if that's new or not, but... Yeah, I've just sort of periodically, just ever so slowly improving my enchanted gear. And I think that's what you should do as a player as well. So just taking a minute to put some stuff away. Okay. And arrows. That's fine. Then I'll put the steps in this one. Okay. So if I wanted to do like a book and quill, just for demonstration purposes, and actually, you know, I've seen players do this. There's a decent amount of that. You'd let me just use up all that paper. You would simply just do this. And you can use that, of course, to write stuff. And I've seen players use Book and Quill to mark locations on their map, sort of as a means of keeping track of coordinates and stuff without having to like screenshot it or something like that. So actually, I might want to keep one on me. Kind of like that idea. So let's actually do that. For some reason, I've been storing fence posts in here. Okay, I will admit one thing to you guys as well. I tried to make an ink farm and it's so freaking ineffective. Let me sleep. Well, hang on. I really am tempted. Oh, I have knockback on my sword now, by the way, so it really helps with creepers. It's annoying for other things. When it becomes annoying, I simply switch to my non-knockback axe, and it really should help. Still somewhat dangerous to be doing this. I was just coming over here. I was thinking, would it make sense to try to get a villager of a different biome type in my ocean village there and see if that maybe has any effect on what I perceive to be bugs on my village. By the way, I've been killing drowned forever, and I've just absolutely striking out with the harpoons. But let me show you my ineffective ink farm. It is right here. It is, what is that? There. Get all those lined up properly. Okay. It's like, what, 18? Yeah, 18 fence posts down there in the water. I was hoping that just like a squid would swim right over here and pop in there and get, you know, destroyed. But it has not happened once, and it's been there for quite a while, so we're gonna have to rethink that one. Okay, that's not what I wanted, but you know, you can't always get what you want. Let's do a little terraforming and fix this up as best we can. Let's just get rid of all that. Alright, strangely enough, got absolutely no sand from that. Okay, and we'll switch to the grass. It's actually not too bad. That should be fine. Let's just do this over here. And I guess we have to harvest this now. That's fine. So I think what I want to do today, though, is maybe go find that jungle biome. Really just kind of finish out our biodiversity with regard to trees, and get our nether portal, our nether hub to have all that biodiversity in it. And actually, I think the proper way to do that is to get some item frames and start putting item frames with representative objects for their particular biome. So the roofed forest would obviously be maybe a dark oak sapling or a mushroom I could even see, but now that's more like a mushroom island. A birch forest would be a birch sapling. Sunflower plains would be a sunflower. Regular plains might be a saddle or something to represent horses. Or a potato to represent village, I don't know. A taiga would be a spruce sapling or a mossy cobblestone. A jungle would be a vine or a melon or a probably a jungle sapling or jungle wood. And you can just kind of make these decisions as we go. Now there is an advancement that has to do with going to one of each of what the game considers to be 32 different biomes. I think it's 32, something like that. My goodness, this is lagging. Oh, you know what? I never did change it back from last episode, did I? Yeah, I usually play with it at about 16. Let me see if that helps. Funny story, the Bedrock Edition apparently doesn't lag at all, so it gets a lot of hate, and I kind of understand because the features are a little wonky, but it's apparently it performs better, so slowly but surely building up some bone meal from our automatic composter there. Alright, so let's go back over here and think about our nether plans. And I'm going to switch to bread here in a moment. Let's put these immediately in here. Let's empty these out real quick too. Get that experience. I guess let's make these into blocks. I can make, I think, 64 of them. Yep. Alright, well, and I'll just put them in here for now. Guess I'll put those in there. Obviously that goes there. Oh, one other thing I gotta show you before I do anything else. Okay. And the glass. All goes in there, okay. Let me show you this thing. So, I did this off camera because I wasn't sure whether it would work because updates have made some things kind of unreliable. But I went ahead and built my first kind of XP farm here. It's in the place of a cave spider spawner, and I'll show you what it looks like inside of there if I can. Oh shoot, that's not what I want. I'll show you from the other direction at some point. I'm not exactly sure where the other cobble went. Probably went into the chest, or would be. I'll just leave a little extra space here in case something else falls in there at some point, but not sure where the other cobble went, so just grab a new one there. Okay, so anyway, what we get is these cave spiders. Now, in theory, I've blocked them off so they can't come out here and attack me, but they can still bite me if they like face me and happen to go right into this thing. Got a slab here, a slab there, a second slab there, and kind of a iron gate there to protect me from them coming out. And you can just kind of stand here and whack them, and you'll get these spider drops obviously down here, and that's great for string, for example, to build more beds. But the XP is really what you can really get out of this one. And if you stand here for a second, I kind of built this here so you could kind of get a little closer to the spawner, maybe attract them, get them kind of confused about where you're located. There's a water system in place that pushes them over to this area, and then you just sword them. And if I had a Bane of Arthropod sword, that would be actually better, but I don't. So that's kind of how that works. I can just kind of spend some time there off camera and get some experience. So it's not bad. It's not great. A bunch of leftover things here. Just collect some of this up here. I'll leave the rest of that. Okay, and I'll show you what this looks like inside. It's just the spawner, dark room, it's actually 9 by 9, 10, 11, I think, but there's a giant trench. The water pushes them into the trench. There's another water source in the trench that pushes them towards that little funnel down in this direction. It works okay. There are probably better designs out there. Especially works if you've been in the area and you've allowed a few to spawn before you come over here to start killing them. Okay, well, keep getting hit by the poison. I don't know if, is there like a, there's probably an item that would protect me from that, but it doesn't matter. I could take some of that upstairs, but I don't really need to. I'm going to leave it down here for now. So that's that. Just a reminder, my slime farm is over here now, so I've got a cave spider farm and a slime farm. I'll probably next want to build my skeleton farm, which I'm going to have to remember where the freaking spawner is. And if I can't remember, I'm probably going to have to sort of process of elimination continue my exploration of this cave system. Kind of by doing this kind of thing and just digging it out, maybe even connecting up corridors. I don't know if that leads anywhere, but the more I'm able to get rid of these kind of things, the more I know where I haven't really been or explored as much. Like, obviously over here I've got a few issues. I've got an upstairs that's completely dark there. I've got mobs spawning down here, which indicates some darkness in the area as well. I can see there's darkness back there. Doesn't necessarily mean I haven't been here at all. It just means I haven't been here with the certainty that you'd want to explore. So here we go. Oh, and I've kind of been thinking about using shears on these to save them for building purposes, so let's do that instead of the sword. Take out that water. Okay. So then now that I know that there's nothing down here, I'm just going to dig out these. It's too bad that zombie spawner got blown up in that early episode. I definitely wouldn't mind having that as a farm. Okay, and we do have a creeper there. Okay, well that speeds that process up. Okay, it's kind of okay with that. So I guess what I can do, put this kind of stuff up here to indicate that this upper area has been explored and cordoned off, as it were. Same here. If you see cobble, obviously that's an unnatural generation, so you wouldn't think you hadn't been there. Okay, so I've cordoned off that. And we do have a dark area here. Get all these. Okay, I should be more careful on that one. That's just kind of annoying. That's also annoying. Okay, let's get this one. Yeah, so this is a very methodical process, obviously, and there is a skeleton spawner somewhere. I should have marked it better. I don't remember where I saw it, but that one would be useful to farm enchanted bows and obviously bone meal and arrows. You can use the enchanted bows. You can disenchant them for experience, which could be very useful in theory. Okay, let's get this one. Yeah, but anyway, this is kind of the process, and I'll keep doing this off camera some once I get done with just this last little. Get this little guy here. Yeah, there's so many mobs that spawn in here. It's kind of crazy. There we go. That should give us some coal. Take some coal anyway. Yeah, this is good experience actually. Between the coal and the skeletons and the creepers. There's another creeper over there. Hopefully he doesn't interrupt my plans here, but yeah, he will. That knockback is useful, but it also is harder to predict. Man, that just completely blew that. I was trying to be too efficient. Alright, let's get some lights back in here. Okay, so I think what I'll do now, I really need to focus though, because I could do this for ages. I think what I should do is just finish this and get back to the surface and go from there. So I think we'll do that. Anytime there's like a thin wall like that, I like to knock it out. It really helps get a better sense of where you are in the mine shaft. You want to find little techniques like this to use to kind of, because this is not that much work, but you gain so much more insight into the shape of this structure. That one's blocked off, but yet there's a cobweb. And this thing, so let's get rid of this thing. Okay, now it makes more sense to block that off. Oh, we got a slime. Let's use that as an excuse to head out. Alright, always kind of tricky to figure out how to get in here. Yeah, I can't really get in there this way. Once you get the slimes down to this level, they become inert from giving you damage, so it's kind of nice. Their experience value, by the way, is fairly low, so don't like come here looking for a tremendous amount of experience, but let's head on up to this level. Nobody? Okay. I head on up to this. I only have three levels of this? So it's crazy how many slimes spawn here, to be honest. I mean, I don't know if they changed that or if I'm just... something about this world is making it more prolific than others that I've experienced, but it just seems like there's so many more slimes that spawn in this world compared to others that when I've done slime farms in the past. Okay, we're back in the slime farm, that's fine. And then, oh, random redstone, no problem. Okay, let's get out of here though. Here we go. Okay, so that's my spider farm. Got way distracted in there, obviously. But my main goal is to get to the jungle, and then maybe I'll do a little bit of building on the outro. Okay. Okay, so there's all of that. Andesite will go there. Iron ore, I guess I have to waste a freaking charcoal on that. Try to balance out these ovens. Keep them somewhat well stocked with coal. Like them to be over 20 if possible. Could start concrete just to kind of show that process a little bit here. Oh, I didn't even... I'm an idiot. Is it... I always forget this recipe. Oh, you know what? I think it's... Okay, is it this one? Okay, let me try this. Okay, hang on one second. I always forget. Okay, it is... Oh. Yeah, no wonder I couldn't get it. I need a dye. So let's just grab one that we have a lot of, a blue dye. Okay, so it's 4, 4, and then the dye. Wonder if it matters where it is in the crafting grid. Nope, doesn't really matter. It could be anywhere. Okay. So there's your concrete powder. And this is a gravity block, so you can use it just like sand, and it's pretty useful in that regard. And then obviously, the fun thing about concrete is when it gets wet, it turns into real concrete. And that is like basically solid blue right there. That's so fascinating. Let's do another one. I need to reestablish my cactus farm. I should probably just make an auto cactus farm. I'm gonna just do that somewhere random. Let's grab a few glass panes, a little bit of sand, and some bricks. Let's just make this part of the episode. Okay. And I've got 2 buckets of water. Okay. So what you'll need to do for a cactus farm... Yeah, I'll be fine. Yeah. Let's just come down here. Let's just make it here in this little area. We're not using this for anything. Those weird sounds. Okay, so let's go all the way back to here. And I'm going to get a flat surface with even walls. Fine. And I think, how many did I bring? 8, so we'll do 8. Let's see, the best way to go about this. I think probably... Yeah, that'll work. So I'm going to do 2 by 4. And what I want... We'll just do there, 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 and there. And then we'll dig out one around all of these. For now, I'll put a torch there. Perfect. This will actually work out really well because it's right next to the rail cart thing. And we'll definitely need this ceiling carved out here. Get a little granite while we're at it, a little cobble. Ooh, actually, you know what? I'm going to need to move it over 1. So we're going to move over 1. Okay. Okay. And perfect. Okay, so that's that. And let's make a little tiny wall here. It doesn't have to be a big wall. And then we'll come over here. And then actually, I think what I want to probably do... Yeah, I'll just make this a trench. Move that down one. Stick that there. Okay. So here's what I'm doing. I'm making a water collection system real quick. So the water will pump it into here, and then if I put this wall here, and I make some signs. I like to do signs. Some people like to do other things, but signs don't get waterlogged, or if they do, you have to like really force it. I don't recall. Let's see if that's enough. I don't think they get waterlogged. I think they still work as water barriers. I guess there's a way to test that. Okay, so let me just make a infinite water supply real quick, just in case I do something to screw this up. Okay. So testing the sign waterlog thing. Yeah, can't place the water there. Oh, obviously that's number 9, so I need that one. For some reason I just lazy and didn't finish digging that out. Okay, so now what we'll need, yeah, we'll definitely need to go up at least, I think, 2 more here. Let's start with 1, see how far that gets us. We may not need to. And, you know, these don't have to be this big. You can make these quite a bit smaller. And actually, there's going to be something that I build later on in this series that is going to completely destroy the need for this at all. But for now, let's do this. Okay, so what we have is a clear water stream system that's going to carry blocks down to this trench, but the water is going to stop them as they get to the trench. And the signs are going to stop them, that is. And then I'll need water over here. And let's just go, we'll go this direction. So this will funnel everything right over to this little corner here. And then I'm going to do a hopper chest, I think. So let's, yeah, okay, that's going to be a hopper. Might need another sign, actually. For now, let's just block that water flow off, though. And then, okay, so hopper, for sure, hopper. And then the chest will be right here. Oops. I knew I was breaking something I shouldn't break. Okay, let's just fill some of these in real quick. We don't need all this empty space down here. It's unnecessary, but will save us a little bit of hassle in the long run, I think. Okay, that's good enough. All right, let's grab those torches and yeah. In fact, right, like so, and get that out of there. Okay. So this is the trench. Water's gonna come on top of this block. These are 2 hoppers. This is the chest. Okay. So let's make all that. So we need a total of 4 chests. Of which we're going to make 2 into hoppers. And the chest will be right here. And then the hopper I'll have to do from the other side. Doesn't really matter if we just do both into the chest or whatever. And then to block off water there, let's do a backward stair. How about? Can I make stairs out of regular stone? Oh wow, I can. I've never actually thought to do that before. Actually, that concerns me. Let's just do this. I think that blocks off the water. Still can open the chest, obviously. They're a non-solid block. Let's see what happens. Okay, and then I need something there. Okay, so in theory, everything that happens up here will now go into this chest. Okay, perfect. Now, what we would do is we would go with sand. Actually, we need a... So these are going to be removed, so we need to go up one more. So let's just use another wood. Okay. Then we would go with sand, so let's just complete this while we're up here. Yeah, we're definitely going to need to go up one more. And then let's get these cactuses on here now. Yeah, let's actually go ahead and just go up the one more. We'll collect all these on the bottom end. We're gonna have to fix that. We'll see what, I don't even know what's above that, but we'll notice if there's a random wood panel up there now. Okay, let's just get rid of this row here, and boom. Okay. So then now, let's get our glass panes. We'll do the cactuses last. The glass panes will be going cactus 1, growth, right there. And repeat. Right. And then, right? Yeah, okay. That should be right. That's the block that actually causes the cactus to break off. And then we'll finish this one up here, like so. Now, every time a cactus grows, it will notice that it has a block adjacent, so the part that grew will break off, fall into this water, flow down into the hopper. But in order to make this water thing effective, we have to get rid of these interfering lower blocks, like so. Okay, so that is going to be just fine. And actually, this one we don't need to because it would have been fine, but we'll just go ahead and remove that one as well. Okay, now we seem to be stuck. Can I get out? There we go. Okay. And here's our building supplies recovered. Okay. So this I'll just let operate now, and that'll start producing green dot or cactus. Cactuses, every time one of these grows, they'll produce cactus. Alright, so that is our cactus farm. Now that's just going to run in the background now, and I'll let that happen. Really hate dirt. Let's, let me just grab 6 polished diorite real quick. So I'm just going to fill in this little area with these guys. Whatever. Okay, and then I'll just put these somewhere random. I mean, I've been doing quite a lot of work on this. Let's just put them up here. This is kind of how I envision this roof happening. In this area, this roof will... I'm going to put it right up to the edge of these chests, and then I'm going to have to do something. Maybe, can I do polished slab? I think we can do polished slabs now. Here. Yeah, so we can just do that. So when we get up to the actual chest area there, I'll need another set of stairs to get to this mid roof area, but I think it'll probably be fine if I just do something like that, because I can still open the chest. Or I could even do the top side. Would it be better if I did the top? Yeah, probably. Right? That's just the easy solution to that conundrum. That wouldn't have even been possible until the 1.13 update, I think it was, that they added those. So that's nice. I kind of want to keep this wall kind of open for that map to grow. You know, I kind of want this to be just a big giant panel right here. It sticks up right through the ceiling. So let's kind of cordon that off. Put a little wall here, and then we'll make that wall go around like this. I guess I'll keep the slab idea going there, even though I don't need to all the way out this far. And then we'll bring it back here. Actually, I might need to keep that one open, so let's bring it back here. We'll have to see how the map pans out, but if I, you know, there'll be slabs in this area, and this will be part of the area where we can walk. Okay, so that's kind of how that's going to shake out. Let me keep putting some stuff away real quick, and then we'll go finish up what I really want to do, which is get to the jungle. put these cobwebs? There they are. Okay, we'll put the bow. For some reason, I have a stupid damaged bow, but whatever. And I guess I'll smelt these guys down. Put these glass panes back. Tons of oak fences. I think I need to actually start a new chest on these fences and signs and things. So let's grab a new double chest. Haven't made a new chest in a while. Right, actually I could put it here. Maybe. No, I think what I'll do is I'll put it here. I mean, the truth is we should move this. I already had stall, interesting, okay. We should move this to somewhere where it's more, you know, functional. And then we can put another chest there, obviously, but, okay. One thing I definitely want to do while I'm in the nether, which I will be soon, is start using these item frames to designate biomes. So I'm going to take 4, which is a good round number. Let's use one of them on this real quick. Oops. And then I'll just put a fence. So we know that this is like manufactured wooden items, basically. We'll continue to fill that out later. We'll organize it more later. So I've got 3. Okay, so that means... And I need some torches. Okay, so... Let me... So we definitely have one that goes to a desert, so I've got sand. Definitely got one that goes to a roofed forest, so I'll use that one for that. And then we'll have a third one that's going to go to the jungle, and I'll wait to fill that one in until we get there. Okay, let's grab one set of stone. Let's do 128 stone bricks. That should be a modest amount. And then we will grab a 10 stack of obsidian. Okay, we do have a fire starter on us. Okay, let's do this. Oh, by the way, I need to mention, I fixed the issue that I was having. It turns out this snapshot update inadvertently messed with the game rules about... Oh, shoot. Shoot. Oh, God. That's fine. Okay, kill the skeleton, please. Ow. Actually, that falling harpoon actually got the skeleton. Okay, so this is very dangerous, and I mean, I hate to like not kill a harpoon guy because he might give me a harpoon, right? So I kind of want to lure him over here. Ow. Want to lure him onto land, basically. What I need is like a big shallow area. That's what I need. It's a lot easier to fight some things there. I should consider just lighting this up. It's rarely does it produce good outcomes for me. Yeah, see, that just destroyed that experience. So it's like, what was the whole point of that entire fight other than to take some explosion damage? And so I could be like focusing on the harpoon guy instead of fighting these guys. He got the spider for me. They do so much damage to shields, it's not even funny. Oh, and there's another one. Oh my god, there's 2 harpoon guys. Jesus. Okay. We have to retreat. In fact, let's sleep so we can just get rid of the stupid dumb mob issue. And then we'll go deal with the harpoon guys. Probably screwed up my farm. Oh, there's Harpoon Guy 1. One of 2, I think. Oh, we got one! Sweet. That's the nice thing about the knockback sword. A lot of people wouldn't use the knockback sword, to be honest. A lot of people don't like their guys moving that far. So, what, is there another harpoon guy? Oh, well, something happened. Oh, yeah, he's getting harpooned. I think. Oh, yeah, he just totally got harpooned. I really want to get that other one, though. Maybe I'm being overly unrealistically greedy about my loot. Yeah, didn't get one there, but that's okay. I got some experience and these guys now. I'm definitely going to use my axe on these guys, because that way we don't get the knockback. I don't mind the knockback if it's against the cliff, though, like that. Okay, he's gone. Okay, sorry about the little delay there, but it was so worth it, because we finally got a harpoon. We'll deal with that in a future episode, but... alright, so... And let me put this away. Sorry, I got a text message. Okay, so we're going to put the harpoon away. Ooh, we got a skelly somewhere. It's unusual. Is he up on the roof? He might be down in the... I bet he's down on the beach. No? Seen the cactus farm? See if the cactus farm has panned out yet. Nope, not yet. What was I... What did I want dye for? Maybe I was just playing with the concrete or whatever. Well, we'll deal with it another time. Okay, so put this in here. We're going to have to repair that, obviously, but that's great. Been wanting one of those for a long time. Okay, let's put the treasure away. And sand can go there. Oh, and we got some rotten flesh. Tempted to take a boat, but let's just try to stick to the nether. There he is. I knew I could find him. That's fine, whatever. Okay. So let's do this. Let's go ahead and move on to the jungle. So we're basically going in this direction. Our nether hub is quite delightful. It's very functional. We have indicators of where we're going and that sort of thing. This one, I think, is the one that goes over the ocean. It's kind of non-functional. And this one here, I want to say, is the one that lands us kind of in that desert area-ish. Let's just check it out. Eventually we will want to surround all of these with yeah, it's desert, so we can go ahead and put a desert thing here. We want to surround these by resilient blocks. Oh shoot, I put my sand away. Well, that one's supposed to be sand. And that one is the one that's close to the desert village. This one is, I want to say, yeah, I made this into the roofed forest. This one I had to, like, I did this off camera. I had to, like, jam this one in, basically. Because this is a stupid location for a portal to have to be, but I had to make it all the way out here because that's where it needs to be to line up with that roofed forest. Excuse me, the beach that we ran into last time. But we know we're close to that jungle biome in theory with this one. Just a little safety here. Okay, that's better. And then go like that. Okay. And just to kind of connect it up, let's like so. Oh, shoot. All right. Let's just do the middle. Just kind of. Yeah, that's this. I kind of like it when it has that sunk in feeling, so I'm going to do it down here. That's fine. Okay. That's fine. Okay, so we get the idea. So that one is the roofed forest beach. The jungle should be like over here somewhere. I think, if I remember the map correctly. So let's, what if we put it like right over there? The nether math, you know, it doesn't ignore height, but it definitely kind of gives a lot of leeway on height when it comes to the portal, and it doesn't translate by eighths either. Well, you just excuse. I have to send the text message back real quick. I'm scheduling a tennis match. Okay. Sorry about that. Now, I'm the best streamer ever. Totally took a midstream just space out to send a text message because, well, anyway, that is what you get from good old me. Okay, can this? Do we have a way down there? Maybe just build it right up there. That way we can connect it similar elevation. I'm just making an educated guess that this is going to be good enough to get us to the jungle, but I really don't know. I'm just basing it on a glance at a map. This is the one time I will say that I am utilizing knowledge gained from a third-party app, so I do feel kind of bad about that, but I really want this jungle biome and its benefits, and so we're just gonna go for it. Let's just do this. And in fact, let's really don't want to be jumping into the lava down there, so let's make a little platform like this. Not stable at all, and of course once we put cobblestone it'll be a little bit safer, but these ghast are scaring me. This is very vulnerable, very exposed right now. Okay. Oh, we got a magma slime down there. Okay. Oh shit. I just buttoned one button too far up on the left, you know what I mean? Oh, but that works, okay. Okay. So let's see. Crush fingers. What I really hope is that it doesn't shoot us back to that portal. Forgot to put my, oh, god damn it. Okay. Where in God's name are we? Okay, so hang on. So it's minus 1673, 557. So I'll put floating portal minus 1676 70 557. Okay. Now we'll pop back in here. We got some Endermen down there. Oops, actually I didn't mean to startle him, which is unusual, but I guess we'll take the chance to get the Ender Pearl here. Maybe 2. Come on, buddy. Well, unfortunately I didn't get the fortune effect on my... Should I go for another one? Let's go for it. Come on. Come on, bitch. Gotta be careful fighting these guys near pigmen. This my axe. Oh, it does have fortune too. Okay, so should be able to get a good fortune strike on this guy. He didn't drop me anything at all. Well, that's okay. It's still worth it for the 2. Hell, I could use one of the Ender Pearls right now to get over to where I need to go. That'd be convenient. This is kind of dangerous, by the way. Yep. Holy shit. Okay. That's not good. Oh, okay. Hold on. Game mode creative. Okay. Nope, nope, nope. That didn't work. God. God damn it. I'm gonna... That's not cool. Fuck it, I'm rage quitting.